one company owned half the US smartphone market. Then it vanished. In 1999, a Canadian company called Research in Motion released a device unlike anything the world had seen, the BlackBerry. It wasn't a phone. It was a pocket-sized email machine that gave executives the power to run businesses from anywhere on Earth. Corporations, governments, and world leaders were immediately hooked. By 2009, BlackBerry controlled over 50% of the US smartphone market and had tens of millions of loyal subscribers around the world. Its market capitalization peaked at approximately $84 billion in 2008, making it one of the most valuable technology companies on the planet. The BlackBerry was not just a device, it was a status symbol, carried by presidents, CEOs, and celebrities alike. On January 9, 2007, Steve Jobs walked onto a stage in San Francisco and unveiled the iPhone, a touchscreen device with no physical keyboard. BlackBerry's co-CEO Mike Lazaridis reportedly laughed it off, convinced that a phone without physical keys could never replace the productivity of BlackBerry. That dismissal would prove to be one of the most catastrophic misjudgments in corporate history. BlackBerry's leadership doubled down on the physical keyboard, betting that business users would never accept a touchscreen for serious work. Meanwhile, Apple launched the App Store in 2008, unleashing an ecosystem of hundreds of thousands of applications that turned the iPhone into a universal tool. BlackBerry's operating system, built for secure email, had no answer for this new world. Between 2010 and 2013, BlackBerry's market share collapsed from 43% to under 3% in the United States alone. The company launched the BlackBerry Playbook tablet in 2011. It lacked basic features like a native email app at launch and was widely considered a disaster. In 2013, the company rebranded from Research in Motion to BlackBerry in a desperate attempt to reinvent itself, but consumers had already moved on. By 2016, BlackBerry's global smartphone market share had fallen below 0.1%, a near total erasure from a category it once defined. That same year, the company announced it would stop designing its own hardware entirely, outsourcing production to third-party manufacturers. In January 2022, BlackBerry officially terminated support for all devices running its classic operating systems, ending the era permanently. Today, BlackBerry survives as a software and cybersecurity company, but the smartphone empire it built is gone forever. The BlackBerry story is not just a tale of one company's failure, it is a warning about the cost of arrogance, the danger of underestimating disruption, and the speed at which an entire industry can be overturned. From 50% market share to complete irrelevance in less than a decade, the fall of BlackBerry remains one of the most dramatic collapses in the history of technology.